The installation process of the ceiling fan was a saga for my husband and I. It actually fell off the ceiling once and it still works, so that's a testament to the quality and the durability of this fan. Today, my husband and I are going to install this ceiling fan. I didn't think we were going to get there, but we got there. I'm going to be showing you what's inside the box. We're going to be giving you some tips and tricks we learned along the way, and things not to do, and things you should do. And I'm going to be giving you my honest opinion. The seller did send this to us in exchange for a video. However, all of the opinions in this video are our own. So inside the box, you're going to have the instruction manual. You're going to have the LED lighting fixture with the lighting cover. You're going to have all of the hardware to install this, as well as the remote control. You're going to have the mount itself, and then an adjustable height. So we're not going to be able to use this because it'll be too long. We're not going to use that piece. It will just be this piece with these as the cover, and then you're going to have the 5 blades. The blades look like wood, but they are very, very, very light. Like, I can't stress that enough. These are the lightest ceiling fan blades I think I've ever held in my hand. Oh, and this is the actual motor for the fan. The motor has all of the wires, and they are labeled. So you're going to want to take this protective foam out of there. Looks like a... My husband initially noticed that there was a lot of wire. We should have cut this. You should cut it to fit. It will just be easier in the long run. So we have to take this little pin out and thread the wires through here. Get the set screws out of here. I need a screwdriver. It should look like this, and then this piece goes into the center. Now that we have all the wires through there and these like this, we're going to put that little bar back through here. Once you have that bar through, it will go through, even if you think it won't, it will. You're going to put the 2 set screws that we took off before right in here and tighten them down. Argue with your husband about the best way to install the mount. That's the super most important part of this process. Right, babe? Make a complete disaster mess on the bed trying to figure out what screws to use to install the mount when you don't want to use the screws that they provide you. While he's going downstairs for the 400th time, I guess I'll put the batteries in the remote control. They do include batteries. Super nice. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, please hire a professional, and always make sure that the electricity is off to the receptacle which you are working on. Finally! We've only been at it for like 40 minutes. I'm exaggerating. Not really. Kind of. It's easiest if you do this before you put this onto the ceiling. So do this part first, where you connect all of these wires with the wires in the fan, and then you can connect those wires with the wires in the ceiling. Right? Yes. When you have a bed that's right underneath the ceiling fan where you're installing, it makes it so much easier. If you're having a major headache trying to, connect your wires,
because the wires are too short,
go ahead and
your hand cramps up.
Go ahead and remove the little clippy from this piece, and then all you have to do is work with the wires. When you're connecting your wires, please make sure you remember that the actual remote section has a place and a position in which it goes into the mount. And if you install the wires the wrong way, or you don't give yourself enough room, you won't be able to put that into the mount. As you can see, even though he knew there was too much wire, he refused to cut them, and now we're struggling. In my honest opinion, for your own sanity, you should hire a professional to hang this. Tuck all of that excess wire that you should probably cut off instead up into the cap. There's 3 screws that you must remove from that plate so that you can mount the light. And that little wire gets tucked up in there. Go ahead and remove those little magnets from the beauty cap before you try to put this top piece on. You'll thank me later. When you're successful, please do a happy dance. It does look really nice.
I like the styling.
I do like the style. It's also very sturdy because it fell off the ceiling once and you can see the lights bent, but it still works. even after it fell onto the floor off of the ceiling because my husband didn't have the groove into the groove, surprisingly, the fan does not hit the light.
Smooth operator.
Wow, that's quiet. Okay, up to 2. How about 3? 4?
Pushing some air.
It does have a reverse button here, and then it's got a timer. My husband ran away after he got the light installed, so we're going to do this part later, but it does come with a mount for the remote control as well as mounting hardware, so you can just mount this on the wall, and then your remote control will always have a place right by the bed or right by the couch.